Okay, let me see if I can see you. Hello. Hello, everybody. Good evening.
Hello, Maite.
Hello.
Maite, how are you?
Hello, hello. I'm fine. How about you?
Hello.
Fine.
Good,
Hello.
yes.
Hello,
Fine.
everybody. Let me see if I can open this. Yeah. Okay, so today's topic. You already saw this very long time ago, but today we're going to review which is the difference between sometimes one word, sometimes two words, and sometime two words and no S at the end. So let's see which is the difference because sometimes I see you in the writings. Okay, I see you mistaking these terms. So I'm going to show you which is the difference. It's very simple. You are going to see it. And if we have time, if not, we are going to leave it for another class. I'm going to show you some expressions and idioms related to time. So let's see. First, sometimes. Sometimes one word. It means occasionally, and it's an adverb, okay? An adverb of time. In Spanish means a veces, okay? Sometimes, a veces, all together, okay? Sometimes all together, one word, okay? I know that in Spanish, algunas veces are two words, okay? But in English, it's only one, sometimes all together, meaning occasionally, from time to time, from time to time. It refers to something that happens now and then, but not regularly or frequently, okay? This is what I'm meaning, okay? It's not something that happens a lot. So, like, for example, I don't know, for me, in my case, I sometimes go to the beach, but not always, not every day, not all days in summer. I sometimes go to the beach. Here there is one example that says, I sometimes go for a walk in the evening. Not every day, maybe not every week. Okay, it's something that happens now then from time to time. Yes, in Spanish, remember, it means a veces. So I want you to make a sentence using sometimes that is true for you. Let's see if you can do it. You can write it or you can improvise, whatever you want. Let's see if you can do it. Maria Ángeles says yes with the head. You know one for you that is using sometimes?
I sometimes take my car for buy the bird.
Okay, good. Anybody else?
Yes,
Wait, ahora dos. Antes ninguno y ahora dos. Okay.
María
Okay,
Ángeles.
thank you. I sometimes go to the cinema.
very good.
Allí iba a decir esa.
Monica, so
Ah.
you have to think another. Now you think another. Isidoro.
I sometimes plant a tree.
Okay, good one. And you, Monica, do you think of another?
I sometimes play video games.
Good. I play video games every day. Rocío.
I sometimes.
Rocío Triviño, vale, ya está. Es que hay veces que no estáis las dos y solo. Ok, Rocío Triviño.
Okay, hello, Maite. Okay, I sometimes go for a mountain.
Okay, good. And the other Rocío, you have any sentence?
I sometimes do my homework.
I sometimes do my homework, not every day. Okay, this can be a sentence applied for everybody. Nuria, Lisa, Jorge, Pilar, you have any sentence using sometimes?
Yes, I sometimes cook bread in my oven.
Okay, good one. Good. Do you do bread in your oven?
Sometimes.
Okay. Elisa, Jorge, Pilar, you have any sentence?
I sometimes study English.
Well, okay. Okay. So you come to classes every day, but sometimes you study. Okay, good one. Elisa.
I sometimes eat for a game.
Okay, good. And Jorge?
I sometimes go to Madrid every month.
Okay, you sometimes go to Madrid every month. Okay. So you know that in the same sentence, we are not going to put sometimes and every month. Okay? Decimos, I sometimes go to Madrid or I go to Madrid every month. Okay?
Yes.
But it's good. I understand. I understand what you are saying. Okay.
Okay.
And now let's move to some space times. Two separate words. We are referring to specific periods. Okay? In Spanish, now let's see how we can translate this so you think better. Remember, one word of sometimes means a veces. It says, it emphasizes times themselves, meaning certain occasions or moments. Now let's see the example. There were some times last week when I thought I would quit my job. In Spanish, I think it's había veces, había ocasiones, ¿no? In Spanish, we can translate it for that, like algunas, en algunos momentos, ¿no?
Yo creo que es como algunas veces.
Sí,
¿no?
sometimes, algunas veces, algunos momentos, ¿no? Like, yeah, Monica, that's it, okay? You know what it refers to, ¿no? It's not the same saying sometimes together, which means a veces, que decir algunas veces, ¿no?
Lo que pasa es que no sé cuál pesa más, de a veces o sea, juntaos por separado.
Claro.
¿Sabes lo que te digo? Que lo que has dicho tú antes, yo a veces voy a la playa.
Yeah.
¿Cómo lo dirías? Claro, depende, ¿no? Pero no
Okay,
sé muy bien la
on the
diferencia.
It depends on the sentence. For example, here in this sentence, it has to be separated because we are using there are. ¿Ok? Hay un there are. Y nos estamos refiriendo a que la semana pasada, ¿ok? Había some periods of time when I thought of saying bye-bye to my job.
Vale, quizás la diferencia es cuando es separado es que es momentos concretos, para momentos concretos, ¿no? Y la otra es más en general.
That's it, ¿ok? Like, sometimes, algunas veces pensé, my God, Isidoro, you got it? You kill it?
More or less.
¿Lo has matado? You have it? You kill it? Yeah? Okay, perfect. Say no to mosquitos. Okay, we continue. Es que me ha despistado, ha dado una palmada.
Sorry.
Okay, there are some times where Isidoro kills mosquitoes. Okay, you understand that? We can say, sometimes Isidoro kills mosquitoes. And we are referring like in general, a veces Isidoro mata mosquitos, en general, en su vida, okay? In his life.
O sea, que sería together, ¿no?
Ajá, that's together, eso es junto. But if we want to say some space, times, we can say, there are some times in his life where Isidoro wants to kill mosquitoes. Hay veces específicas en la vida de Isidoro donde quiere matar mosquitos. Okay? You understand this? I was going to tell you if you can make a sentence with this, but I think it's difficult, but can you do it? Some of you?
The difference is very, very little.
The difference is very little, but I think if you think it in Spanish, you can get it. Okay, with sometimes all together, we are referring to a general, okay, with a general thing, okay? Sometimes, junto es algo general, a veces, en general, en la vida, okay, in our lives. And sometimes it refers to specific things, okay, momentos específicos, en plan, hay veces en las que a mí me apetece irme a la cama y son específicamente los días en los que me encuentro mal, ¿ok? Yeah. Eso no quiere decir que yo diga a veces me gusta irme a la cama o a veces quiero estar en mi cama. Okay, I know the meaning is very similar, okay, but it's a little thing, okay, hay una pequeña cosa que te dice if it's one or if it's another. But pay attention to the grammar, ¿ok? The grammar of the sentence, ¿ok? La gramática de esta frase, por ejemplo, no podemos ponerlo all together. It's not one word. No podemos poner una palabra sola. There were sometimes, because that makes any sense, porque no tiene sentido, ¿ok? Porque estamos diciendo que hay algunas veces, había algunas veces la semana pasada, en algunos momentos la semana pasada, donde pensé en irme de mi trabajo. Había momentos. No es lo mismo que decir a veces pienso de irme de mi trabajo. It's not the same, ¿ok? ¿Veis la diferencia? No es lo mismo decir a veces pienso en retirarme, que la semana pasada había momentos en los que estaba agobiadísima y quería retirar de mi trabajo, ¿ok? You see the difference, ¿no? I know it's very little. I know it's very little, but for example, think about something that happened to you in the past and you can make this sentence very good. Si pensamos en el pasado, podemos hacer frases con some space, times, very easy. Okay, for example, last week in our English classes, there were some times where I get bored. Okay, la semana pasada en mis clases de inglés había momentos donde me aburría. Okay, you can think about it. Okay, you think about it and you can put it in present. Y también lo podemos poner en presente. In my English classes, there are some times when I get bored. ¿Es lo mismo que decir in my English classes sometimes I get bored altogether? Yes. Okay, but think it in Spanish. Think it in Spanish. No es lo mismo decir en inglés, mis clases de inglés, a veces me aburro, que hay algunos momentos en mis clases de inglés donde me aburro. Yeah, I know the difference is very small, okay, but for me, take it like the grammar. Si vais a poner there are, there were, separate, okay, it's separated. Rocío.
Teacher, for example, is in December, I sometimes go to the beach. Is correct?
Ahí sería junto. Ahí sería junto. Porque estás poniendo I sometimes, yo a veces voy a la playa. Si quieres poner sometimes separado, yo pondría in December, there are sometimes where I go to the beach. Hay veces donde quiero ir a la playa. ¿Ok? So you think about the there is, there are. I know it's difficult, but it's not if you think about it, it's not that complicated. So, Rocío, your sentence, tu frase, tú has dicho. Sorry. En tu frase tú has dicho, in December, I sometimes go to the beach. En diciembre, en diciembre, perdón, a veces voy a la playa.
Teacher,
¿no?
pero estoy dando un tiempo, un espacio definido en diciembre.
Pero entonces tienes
un
que
momento
decir,
específico.
Un momento específico.
Pero entonces tienes que decir there are. There are some times in December where I go to the beach.
O sea, no valería in December sometimes.
In December, but in that case, you are referring to all the Decembers of your life.
Ah.
Okay.
In that case, you are referring to all the Decembers in your life.
Joder, qué difícil lo pones.
Es muy complicado.
Ya casi lo teníamos pillado y ahora
no, don't worry. Now we are going to do some exercises, and with the exercises you are going to see how you get it. Okay? Ahora con los ejercicios vais a ver que lo cogéis. Let's see. Let's take this into brackets, and let's go to some time para complicar y rizar más el rizo. Okay. It means unspecified periods. No, it's a synonym of a while. Okay, a while, que significa un rato. Okay, un tiempo, un rato. Okay, some time. Let's see the examples. Este para mí, I think it's easy. It will take some time to finish the project. Nos llevará algún tiempo a acabar el proyecto. ¿Aquí veis la diferencia?
Yes.
Okay. And let's meet for coffee sometime next week. Okay, vamos a vernos para tomar un café en algún momento de la semana que viene. Okay? Two things. synonym of a while o future point, ¿ok? En algún momento, ¿ok? O nos va a tomar algún tiempo o en algún momento, in a future. Okay, I think this is very easy to see. Let's meet for coffee sometime next week. Vamos a vernos en algún momento la semana que viene para tomar un café. O it will take some time to finish the project. Llevará un tiempo acabar el proyecto. I think this is the easiest one, okay? I think the tricky one is this. Okay, this is the tricky one for me. But don't take it seriously. Si la frase tiene there is, there are, there was, there were, sometimes. Okay, that's it. Okay, that's it. That's the trick that I can give you. Okay, es el truco que os puedo dar, es que si hay un there is, there are o en pasado, sometimes va separado. That's it. That's what I'm going to tell you about this. Now let's see the exercises. Let's practice. Let's see if you get it. It says, I go jogging in the park, but not every day.
Sometimes.
Sometimes one word.
Yes.
Okay?
Sometimes.
One word.
Sometimes.
Yes.
One word.
Sometimes.
One word.
One word.
One word.
One word.
Number 2. It will take to finish this project, so please be patient.
Separado.
Sometime.
That's
No, pero
in
ese
singular.
de last one.
Singular.
Singular.
Singular. Singular.
Singular.
That's it.
Sometime.
Separate time,
Singular.
singular. 3. I like to read a book instead of watching TV.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yes, no.
One
Together.
One.
Together.
days. And this, there are
There are
Sometimes.
There are
There are
Sometimes.
sometimes.
separate.
when I feel like
There
hitting
are.
my head.
Ay, aquí falta una T. Okay. The meeting lasted for and we discussed everything thoroughly.
Lasting for some
Sometimes.
For a while,
separate
¿no?
singular.
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 That's it.
Singular.
La reunión se alargó por
While.
tiempo,
While.
okay, for a while, and we discussed everything. Okay, that's it. Number 6, we should meet up for coffee.
The same, ¿no? Sometime.
That's
Un
it.
momento,
Sometimes.
una semana.
That's it. And number 7, we had of happiness during our trip.
Sometimes, the first one, ¿no?
Sometimes.
First, the
One
sometimes
word.
one word.
2 words.
No?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yes.
It's
Tuvimos
fast. Sometimes.
momentos de felicidad.
Sometimes. Sometimes.
Aquí lo veis, tuvimos algunos momentos de felicidad durante nuestro viaje.
Ajá.
Durante ya el momento específico, ¿no?
Yeah.
¿Ok? Este es otro ejemplo, ¿ok? Tener algunos momentos de. We had, you had, some moments, ¿ok? Podéis traducirlo como some moments of happiness, sometimes of happiness, ¿ok? But, ahí os he visto, very good. Esta, ¿cómo la podríamos decir con el sometimes number 1 que habéis dicho?
Sometimes we are
have happiness during our trip.
That's it. Sometimes we were happy or we felt happiness during our trip, okay? Or we sometimes feel happy during our trip, okay? Poner el sometimes donde os dé la gana, okay? More or less, sin que tenga sentido la cosa, okay? But here, como está el verbo have, tener algunos momentos de felicidad, okay? This is another example. Hay pocos ejemplos, okay? Con some space times in plural, okay? But you got it. This is what you are going to find. The majority of times is going to be sometimes one word or sometime without the S. 2 words.
I think sometimes with one word.
That's it. So I think some space times is not as popular and not as common, and I think you can recognize easily. Creo que se puede reconocer fácilmente si pensamos en el castellano, ¿ok? En castellano no decimos, bueno, sí que lo decimos, hay veces. In Spanish we say hay veces. Qué mal. Ok. Here we have some expressions related to time, and I want you to tell me if you know what they mean. What means time flies?
Time flies
Easy,
es
like in Spanish, ¿no? El tiempo
tiempo de las
vuela.
moscas.
El tiempo vuela.
Tiempo vuela.
El tiempo
El tiempo
vuela.
vuela.
It passes really quick.
Mm.
You know what is in the nick of time?
In the nick of time. I
In
don't
the
know.
nick of time means to be very punctual.
Ah,
Okay,
es
so the classes always start in the nick of time, for example, okay? Or I always come to class in the nick of time, or the plane take off in the nick of time, okay? In the nick of time means to be very punctual. I don't know if in Spanish we have some equivalent to this. I think no. It's like in the nick of time is in, you know, like very punctual. Like this. Si he dicho que la clase empieza a las 20:15, a las 20:15 estoy poniendo el vídeo de Esther. Okay, so this is what means to be in the nick of time. To beat the clock. A ver si por el significado lo sabéis. To beat the clock. Beat means
beat,
Beat es
golpear
apostar, ¿no?
golpear, ¿no? Golpear.
o ganarle, ¿no?
O ganarle al reloj.
Ganar
Ser
tiempo.
rápido, ser rápido.
Ganar tiempo.
Ganar
Ganar
tiempo.
The clock means to work. Por ejemplo, tenéis un examen, o no, un examen no, un proyecto que entregar a las 9 y lo entregáis a las 20:59. That is to
Okay.
beat the clock. That is to beat the clock. Okay, like a última hora, en el último momento, pero lo has mandado. Okay, but you have it. Le has ganado al reloj, okay? This is what means to beat the clock. To beat the clock is like, ha. And at the 11th hour,
At the 11th hour.
En la última hora.
En la hora.
Final.
Hora.
a última hora.
A última hora.
It's more or less the same, but I think to beat the clock es aún más apurado que at the 11th hour. Okay, I think at the 11th hour is not as apurado as beat the clock. Beat the clock is like in the very last moment. Time is money.
El tiempo es oro.
Es oro, el tiempo es oro.
That's it. To be ahead of one's time. We say this a lot. Esto lo decimos mucho. Y no sé por qué. I don't understand this. Ahead means far. Estar lejos de tu época. ¿No? Pues decimos, no, porque esta persona está muy
Anticuado. Anticuado.
No, al revés.
Adelantarse a los tiempos.
That's it, ok. Imaginamos que estamos leyendo algo sobre, I don't know, X persona, and we say, oh my God, this person was ahead of his time. Está más lejana de su tiempo. Ok, but in a good way, ok, like, good
For
way.
example, one example is Nostradamus.
Ok, for example.
Nostradamus ahead of one time in all situations and in all books.
In all senses.
In all senses, okay, yes.
Ok, to kill time.
Pasar
Matar el tiempo.
Pasar el tiempo.
Perder el tiempo, matar el tiempo.
Matar el tiempo, which means like, do something, ¿no? Voy a matar el tiempo, no sé, pintando, ¿ok? Time heals all guns. ¿El tiempo qué?
Cura las heridas.
Ok, el tiempo todo lo cura, ¿no? Heals all guns. Guns means heridas. Time heals all guns. Tiempo todo lo cura. To be against the clock.
Contra el tiempo.
Contratiempo. Now, yes, that's it. Contra el tiempo, ¿ok? I'm acting against the clock. Estoy actuando a contratiempo, ¿ok? A contratiempo. Third time's the charm. In Spanish we have very good one. A la tercera va
A la tercera va la
La
vencida.
vencida.
Third time's the charm. And pressed for time is very similar to against the clock. Okay, it's very similar. Es como presionado
Por
por
el tiempo.
pressed for time.
Presionado por el tiempo, podría ser.
Yeah.
Presionado por el tiempo, sí, sí.
And now let's see if you understand this, because I'm going to put you some practice things. Me he tenido que poner las respuestas en la siguiente porque si no, I'm very forgotten. I'm Dory. Number 1, I played games on my phone to while waiting for the bus.
To kill time, ¿no? Maybe, ¿no?
To kill time.
Kill time.
Kill time.
Yeah, that's it. I played games on my phone to kill time while waiting for the bus. Number 2, she managed to and submit her assignment just before the deadline. Se las arregló para...
Bueno, podría
Beat
ser
the clock,
beat the
No,
clock o
beat
to
the
beat the
clock.
clock, to beat the clock.
To beat the clock.
To beat the
That's
clock.
it. Okay, let's not waste any more time. No vamos a perder más tiempo. El tiempo...
Your time is money. Time is money.
Time is money.
Time is money.
Money.
Time is money.
This is... Let's see if you find it. They made a decision to cancel the event.
At 11 hours.
Contra el tiempo.
At 11 hours.
11 hours.
Okay, that's it. They made a decision at the 11th hour to cancel the event, okay? 5, I didn't pass the test the first 2 times, but...
Ves the clock.
No, yo creo que debe ser la de tiempo locura, a lo mejor, ¿no?
No, no he pasado mi examen las 2 primeras veces.
Ya.
The third time's the charm.
A charm.
6, don't worry. I know you're hurting, but... Now, yes, Monica.
Tranquil all
That's it.
all wounds.
That's it. Number 7, we arrived at the airport in the to catch our flight.
Beat the clock.
No.
No, en el último momento.
Against the clock.
Yes, it could be,
Against
pero
the-
pone de, entonces no.
Against the clock.
The
again the clock.
No,
In the
el
nick of
11.
Nick of time.
Puntual.
we arrived at the airport in the nick of time to catch our flight.
puntual.
Vamos
in
al
the nick of
aeropuerto
time.
justo a tiempo para coger el vuelo.
In the nick of time.
I know some of these expressions you can say with beat the clock, okay? Os habéis quedado con esta.
Yeah.
Okay, but it's like in Spanish, okay, como en español, okay, podemos decir justo a tiempo o cualquier otro refrán de abuela que no me sé, okay. Any other thing that I don't know, okay. Here you have the answers. If you want to take a photo of the answers, but it's what we said.
Hello.
We said bye-bye. Anybody said bye-bye? Okay. So, speaking time. Now it's your time to practice. I tried to put different questions to what it could be, this topic. So, let's see. Have you ever finished something just in the nick of time? Falta aquí algo. How was the situation and how did it feel? Me tapa el inglés forever el how. Okay, how was the situation or what was the situation and how did it feel? Okay, ¿habéis terminado algo a punto? Okay, just in the nick of time. What and all of that. 2. When do you plan to take some time for yourself to relax? When do you plan to take some time for yourself to relax? ¿Cuándo planeáis tomaros algún tiempo para relajaros? How do you like spending that time? Number 3. Have there been some times recently when you felt stressed or overwhelmed? Yes, me, trying to explain the difference between sometimes one word and sometimes... That is me. Okay, han habido veces, ocasiones, momentos recientemente when you felt stressed. Okay, number 4. Do you prefer spending some time alone or do you always enjoy being with other people? And why? And what activities make your time fly? Why do you think that happens? Okay, ¿qué actividades os hacen que pase el tiempo volando? I'm sure it's not English classes. Okay, you can take a photo of these or you can take notes of that. I don't know if I can copy and paste these in the chat. So you can have... Ah, yes, I can. Okay, here you are. You don't have to copy anything. You have it on the chat. Okay. I'm going to make the small groups. Ah, you have to leave, Nuria. Okay, thank you for coming. Go and make bread in your oven. Okay, so you can go.